You said you lived in New York for a while. Why was it?
Yeah. I lived in New York from 99 to the end of 2001, so for 2 years. As I said, I couldn't really survive doing music in England, and I had an opportunity to go over there and record some songs, and also, while I was doing that, I was offered a job writing music for an advertising and film music company. And so I ended up writing jingles or singing jingles during the day and writing songs and making records in the evening. It was one of the most amazing start points for me, because that was the first time I could actually just concentrate on music all the time.
Yeah. Can you give an example of an advertisement or a jingle you've made?
I don't know whether you would have it here, but in the US I did things like McDonald's and Dr. Pepper, you know, all the big American brands really I was writing and singing for.
Yeah. Also a lyric? You also wrote lyrics for that, or?
God, well, that's a little scary. Actually, you know what tends to happen? those are scary. I'm not sure I want to admit to those. So maybe we'll let people discover that on Google.
Okay. Yeah. I also read somewhere you met Terence Trent D'arby.
Yeah.
Was it in New York?
Yeah, but he likes to be known as Sananda Maitreya now. He changed his name a while back.
But he's become...
he was actually, when I was young, he was, you know, doing his thing in the mid-80s, was it? Around about mid-80s. Amazing singer, and you know, that first record just blew the world apart. He was one of the biggest stars in the world. So for me, at quite a formative time, Terence Trent D'arby, as he was then, was quite a big figure, and it was interesting because I always loved his voice, and I loved listening to the songs as well. And I met him my father is a lawyer, and my father was representing him in the UK, just randomly. And my dad, being the good PR person that he is, gave him some of my songs, only 2-3 years ago. And he listened to them, and he emailed me and said some fantastic things. I kept the email, of course, and it sort of says you've got a bit of Rod Stewart and a bit of Sam Cooke in your voice, which is what he considered a big compliment, and I do too, because Sam Cooke was one of my first influences, and he said, as a songwriter, I think you're as good as the guy Chris Martin from Coldplay at the moment. As far as I'm concerned, the music you've got should be out there being heard. He also said, don't disappear up your own arse, which I thought was quite a good comment too.
Okay.
So it's some good advice all round.
Yeah. So, but he did disappear. Is he?
Well, maybe that's why he told me.
Yeah.
No, he disappeared and became much more reclusive, I think. But I had about a 3-4 hour lunch with him, because I went to Milan just to do some music, and he lives there now with his wife. Okay. And I met him, and we had a long talk. He's a very interesting guy, though. I think it's interesting to have been that big, and to completely go the other way, and then to find a place that you're happy with. Yeah. So he's done it his own way,
But he's not making music at all anymore?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as Sananda Maitreya.